everybody, welcome back to my channel. So this is like a sample reading of what a personal would look like. I wanted to just do a check-in with my cards, and so I was just doing this for myself, and just what I was asking was kind of, where am I? How am I doing? Where am I at? And then as the reading came out, I thought, wow, this could be a great example to let everyone see what a personal would look like if you wanted to do that. So um, I was just listening to some other tarot readers, and they were talking about how Pisces, you're a wildflower. And I'm like, well, I know that. So I started with my flower cards, and first I got was Serenity, and that was just so lovely. I definitely, and the flower is lavender, and yeah, I am feeling very, very serene right now. Then from the Crystal Healing Oracle, I had intended to just do one card draws, but two cards came out for my crystals. So Rainbow Mayanite and Trigonic Quartz. So Rainbow Mayanite represents, so these are both super high frequency crystals. Rainbow Mayanite is about being the rainbow bridge between dimensions. And Trigonic Quartz is all about evolution to a higher dimension. So this is indicating that I'm moving into a position of being a bridge between the worlds, and that my own personal evolution is, and I've definitely had some powerful shifts in the last 2 months. September and October have definitely rocked my world. I went through about a 6-month dark night of the soul period that was so intense. And I've been through those before, and I kind of thought that I was done. Oh, no, no, no. We are onions, layer after layer. And this dark night of the soul culminated in a Kundalini awakening that has completely transformed me. By the time that was over, the old self that I was gone. It was like the Kundalini inferno just consumed a lot, and huge downloads from my Akashic record came in, and it literally transformed my life. So I'm definitely feeling very strongly that I'm moving into a lot of fifth dimensional frequencies. And then the next card I drew was from the Mother Peace Round Tarot, and I got the Four of Discs, and this is symbolic about just regaining control of your physical earthbound environment, and about being in charge of who comes and who goes, who has entry through in and out of my doorway. So really coming into your own power kind of thing. So then I went to the Queen of the Moon Oracle. Oops, I hold these up too high when I'm not checking the camera lens. And did just a basic 3-card spread. So for where I'm at right now, the root of the issue is fruition. So all of these things that I've been working on for years and years and years are coming to fruition. the challenge for me right now is assessing. And in the message on this card, one of the things about assessing and why people often find it challenging is that everybody's got a blind spot. And it talked about, you know, there being a blind spot, and that really resonated with me. So I drew a clarifying card on it afterwards. But first, the solution, the third card is the solution card. And dun 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 dun, will. It's all about maintaining free will in the situation. And I've got, from that Kundalini awakening, I have got such greater clarity on my whole purpose right now. So after I did that, then I wanted to know more about, I totally understood what the cards were saying about, you know, the assessing and the challenge area, and you know, about the blind spot. So I went to my new favorite deck right now, which is the Amenti Oracle, and asked, you know, what's the blind spot? Where is my blind spot at? And I'm almost embarrassed to share this. Maybe I should have said this was for a friend. This was a friend's reading. So my blind spot, and this is so painfully true. I offer words of good intent, and it's, you know, sometimes my use of language. This is all about, you know, I'm thinking about the four agreements. Be impeccable with your word, and yes, I really need to, in my day-to-day routine when I go off to work, big area where I still need to do a lot of work and a lot of cleanup is offering words of good intent and not ranting so much, and bah. So, point well taken. Thank you, Tarot. Let's see, where did I go next? Oh, yes. Oh, just in time. Oh, thank you. Yes, that's right. Come walk on all the cards. Good girl. Okay, then I went to just some of my empath care cards, the Wild Offering Oracle deck, and one of the things I love about this deck is the Ganesha on the back side of the cards. So after, and this is another thing that I just love about the cards. You know, Tarot often is like a sucker punch, and whether you're using, you know, the regular Rider-Waite Tarot or one of the new ones, or any number of the Oracle cards. So anyway, using the cards, it's all reading, it's all Tarot. But then they turn around and I got compassion. And it reminded me of one of the things that my favorite yoga teacher talks about frequently, Svakaruna, deepest self-compassion. And the message on the compassion card is, as you pray each day for greater compassion, a new self is born, drawing new people and experiences. Dear Lord, help me feel ever-deepening self-acceptance. May I see myself as you see me. And as I was, you know, looking over my blind spot and offering words of good intent, and you could tell just from what I said in this video, the first thing that comes up is that old programming of, you know, self-depreciating and, you know, being critical of myself. Excuse me, pardon me, can I put the card back? Thank you very much. So, yes, Svakaruna, deepest self-compassion. Take the message, don't beat yourself up. And then my next specialty empath deck, the Empath Oracle, Stardust. So just a gentle reminder that we are all Stardust. I am Stardust. You are Stardust. We're all Stardust. And the main thing that I want to just share right out of the book on this is, do I question my existence and see my empathic gift as a curse? Do I honor the depth of my ability to love as a gift that has been earned? Is the situation bigger than me? So, there have been times when, yes, I've cursed my gifts. Not so much anymore now. And so now I just really take that as a, kind of like a little hug reminder that, yeah, I am Stardust. You are Stardust. We are all Stardust. And little Missy here, you're such a good helper. Thank you so much. Okay, and then I closed it off with a Goddess Oracle card. And this I found very profound also. This is Spider Woman. Spider Woman is an important goddess among many southwestern native tribes. Though occasionally destructive, she is nearly always portrayed as beneficent. The Carisian Spider Woman created everything there is by thinking, dreaming, or naming. She taught the people how to plant seeds. Cherokee Grandmother Spider brought people the sun and fire. She taught them pottery, weaving, and how to make ceremonial blessings. Spider Woman is responsible for bringing fire among the Pueblo, Tewa, and Kiowa tribes. A Spider Woman named Biliku, found in the Indian subcontinent, also brought fire and light. And that's Indian subcontinent as in India. The actual Indians, not the Native Americans. For the Hopi, Spider Woman is a creator who helps the people during their emergence, created the moon, has the power to give and take life, and is connected to hunting and agriculture. Spider Woman is a reminder that good comes from everywhere. Even the lowly spider, sometimes dismissed as irrelevant, has the power to create and teach. So there's been, I've spent many years in my life feeling dismissed and irrelevant by the rest of the world, for sure. So this has got some powerful meaning to me, that regardless of what the default reality or the illusion may seem to portray, and even that could just be a, messed up perception on my part. Yeah. Spider Woman, the bringer of light. So for a check-in on so for a personal reading, asking, where am I now? How am I doing? I think I'm doing good. That's what I get from this reading. And Tiger is, I guess, approving. Anyway, thanks for watching, anybody who's out there. And hope this gives you an idea of what it would be like to play cards with me if you were interested in a personal reading. And everybody, pray for the earth and keep meditating.